Right, this is a road test video for BP56BLF, Mercedes C-Class. Mileage at the start of this brief road test is 57,895 miles. The reason we do the road test basically is just for customers who are looking to travel from further afield to us. You get to see the vehicle in operation, so if there's any issues about the car, I can let you know about them prior to coming to us, and I will do so. But as I said, we're now selling to customers from all over the near continent and extremes of the UK, so we feel it's only right that you get to see the cars in operation first if you're willing to make that trip to us. Road test is done on the roads just outside work, so it'll be very representative of any test drive someone may or may not do when they come to see us. Always start in the same way. Basically start with the engine. Engine starts absolutely first turn of the key. Very, very, very smooth. Really lovely engine actually. There's no warning lights relating to the engine. Pulls absolutely like a train. Loads of oomph to it. But it's just incredibly sweet revving. Really is. Very refined, very quiet. No strange vibrations or otherwise coming from it. Engine runs through to the automatic gearbox. Fantastic gearbox, very, very smooth indeed. Lovely quality of gear change. Very well judged ratios. There's no clunks, bangs, delays, anything from the box at all. It just drives really, really beautifully. You're very quick to respond. Kick down there, it's just instant, and the engine just picks up and goes. It's they do this very well indeed, in all honesty. In terms of sort of powertrain of the vehicle, likewise when I'm on and off the throttle, there's no drivetrain sort of lash or anything like that. There's nothing, no delays, no wind up, nothing at all. So it all feels very, very tight, which given such a low mileage is exactly what I'd expect. Steering of the car, track's absolutely bullet straight. There's no vibrations to it. There's just not even a hint of wear in the steering of the car at all. It feels absolutely rock solid, utterly precise, and it's lost none of that from new. It seems very, very good order indeed. Likewise, the suspension of the car, beautifully resolved ride in the car, very, very planted, but has just doesn't give you any sensation of wear coming from underneath the vehicle at all. It feels like all the joints are completely intact. There's no, quite often you get with cars, even relatively low mileage ones on the shocking roads we have to drive on, sometimes you feel kind of a few little clanks and bangs from underneath where perhaps some of the little drop links or struts have got a bit of wear in them and they've got a bit of movement. They're safe, but they're just making a bit of a noise, and it just adds a kind of a looseness and tiredness to the car. But this just feels absolutely rock solid. It really does. The car does go very, very well indeed. That's genuinely quick. The engine is just stonking. It really is. So the brake's a bit of a jab now, and it's a lovely solid brake pedal. No vibrations, no pulsing from the brake pedal at all. So all in very, very good order indeed. As I'm driving now at speed, I'm also listening out for any kind of wind noises or hiss that may be coming, where you might have a perish seal or badly fitted windscreen or something, but it is very, very, very quiet in here. So all seems in very good order. Air conditioning is pumping out lovely cold air. Always check that on these road tests when I can, or remember to certainly. But looking around inside the car, this car we've taken in on part exchange very recently. We've not cleaned it yet, so we'll have a valet very soon, but it all seems a very nice order in here. Very light valet will make it. A very, very crisp and nice example actually. So all the plastics, very good order, and they are beautifully assembled. To be fair to them, there's no squeaks or rattles or groans from the interior trim, and it's on some sort of fairly rough roads around here. Nicely styled, very nicely done, very simple to operate in a way that a lot of modern cars aren't. but the black interior with the silver trim or aluminium trim looks absolutely superb. But every button I pressed has worked beautifully well. Dashboard, very lovely, simple dashboard actually. I've forgotten how nice they are. All sort of silver trimmed rings around the main dials there. All the dials working absolutely perfectly. Temperature's running around about 60 degrees there, which is pretty much spot on for these cars. But it's all so clear and legible. I love it. It's just so simple. The whole car drives, which is very hard to sort of get over, but you know, I'm not the sort of person, I'm not the sort of garage who's going to say it drives well when it doesn't, or flower it up, but every now and again you jump in a car that just feels absolutely right, and this one has that lovely feeling that someone's taking very good care of it, and it drives very, very nicely, not only for this type of car, but as nice as any car I've driven down this particular road. I'm going to be honest with you, you know, it's got a lovely feel to it, very controlled, very planted. It's quite a challenging road actually. It's sort of yumps and bumps, off camber, some tighter stuff that tightens in anew, like the corner that's coming up now. We just turn this one in, it's just got a really nice sense of control about it. But what's lovely, and the whole point of this video, is that, you know, what I'm getting back from the car is a car that just feels completely all together and utterly tight. So, but clearly, obviously, you know, it's not a complete road test in the sense that I can't go through every last tiny detail of it. But it's just to give some just a feel for the vehicle, and judged by what I've driven on this test drive now and briefly yesterday as well, the car feels absolutely superb. So, but if I've missed anything, please don't hesitate, do give us a call. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.